The next bird that our character meets, Scotty the Scarecrow, is the vulture. Now, the vulture is the worst bird that you can meet. It is the most negative being on the face of the planet. If you want to write a book, in fact, even making these videos, the vulture showed up. It's actually amazing. If you don't believe me, all you have to do is just sit down, take a pen and a piece of paper and start writing a book. And in no time, the vulture will show up and try and land on your shoulder. The vulture is the voice of discouragement. You've probably already experienced it today. You'll hear voices like, "Who in the heck are you to write this book? You're not smart enough to write it. You've never even went to college. You never graduated from school, or you're too dumb, you're too slow." That kind of stuff. All those thoughts that come in your head are from the vulture. They're not your thoughts. So you don't have to capture those thoughts. And that's why you need to have the dove on your shoulder all the time, because there won't be any place for the vulture to sit. Now, there will be times when you wake up in the morning and you forget to talk to the dove and ask about what your plan is for the day when it comes to writing your book. And you forget to strategize and all that kind of stuff. And sure enough, as you're writing your book, the vulture shows up. I would encourage you not to have a direct conversation with the vulture, because the vulture is very good at talking you out of writing that book. It is a professional. It will discourage you. It'll say things like, "You've tried this before and it failed miserably. Remember that business idea, or remember that other book idea that you had? That didn't go over so well. So why waste your time? You're not going to finish it. So you know what? There's probably a Blue Jays game on, or there's a playoff game on hockey. Or it's so nice outside. Just put the pen and paper down. You don't need to do this." Same thing with making this video. It's like, your hair isn't nice. It isn't perfect right now. You didn't even think about combing. You don't even know what you're going to say in these videos. So who are you to make a video? That is the voice of the vulture, and you don't need to listen to it. So the dove's advice to stand up against the vulture, to make it fly away, is to basically acknowledge what the vulture said to you. So if it says, "You're no good at writing the book," you acknowledge it and you say, "Hey, you know what? This happens to be a hammer here. You know what? I appreciate you bringing up that fact that I'm no good. Thank you. Thank you for that. But you know what? I'm going to get better. I'm going to work harder. And thank you for reminding me of that, because I was going to take some time away from writing today. I wasn't going to write anything. I thought I would just write for 5 minutes. But because you told me I'm no good, I'm going to write for an hour. And I'm going to get really good at it. I'm going to be so good at it, it's going to make your head spin. So thank you for that. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you telling me, spending time out of your busy schedule to come fly all the way here and land on my shoulder and tell me that I don't know how to write a book, or that I shouldn't write a book, that I shouldn't waste my time writing a book. Thank you for that. But you know what? You don't control me. You don't control my thoughts. I control my thoughts. And I'm going to listen to the dove. The dove says I have a pretty good story to tell. So I'm going to listen. And I'm going to find the chicken hawk. I'm going to find it. So that is the vulture.